Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. Today's big idea comes from Simon Sinek and his groundbreaking book, Start With Why. As always, we hope we can inspire you, help you grow your mind, and motivate you to be the best you. Start With Why explores the fundamental question of why some organizations succeed, while others don't. And it opens up the discussion on why successful companies and their employees are more inspired and more motivated to achieve their goals. According to Sinek, most companies stick to the same old strategies while trying to motivate their employees. They give them incentives to do something and reprimand the ones who don't. He also argues that companies often focus so much on strategy and sales figures that they lose track of what is really important. They forget why they are in business to begin with. He argues that there are two ways to influence human behavior: manipulation or inspiration. Many companies rely on methods of manipulation to influence potential customers, usually to get them to buy their products. They do this by hosting clearance sales, offering time-limited prices, 2-for-1 deals, and so on. This may work for a while, but by using these methods of manipulation, they fail to generate trust from their customers, which doesn't establish loyalty in the long run. Truly loyal customers will always buy a product, even if it isn't the cheapest or the best in class. Manipulation leads to transactions, not to loyalty. Instead, Sinek suggests that companies use inspirational methods to motivate their employees, develop great leaders, and build lasting relationships with their customers. As the title of the book suggests, he proposes that companies do this by starting with why. Sinek believes that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. He introduces a powerful concept called the golden circles to back this belief. There are 3 elements to the golden circles: what, how, and why. What simply defines the activities of a business. This part is usually pretty self-explanatory and hence the easiest to articulate. How, the way the what is achieved. What makes your business and your product or services special, different, or better? And finally, why. Why does your company exist in the first place? What is your mission? What are your goals, your cause, and your fundamental beliefs? Interestingly enough, it is a challenge for many companies to articulate their why, and often a company's why will not be widely communicated or used in commercials or sales pitches. A traditional sales pitch often goes like this: "We are a car-producing company. Our cars are special because we have great design and state-of-the-art technology. Please buy our cars." According to Sinek, this way of communicating is where many companies go wrong. By focusing on their what and their how, they are appealing to people's rational decision-making. Instead, they should focus their communication around their why, and thereby appeal to emotions and gut feelings. Sinek strengthens this belief with reference to basic human biology. See, human beings feel a primal need to belong. To be part of a group, we need to be with people who share our values and our beliefs. This is why we buy things that represent our personal values. So if a company starts with why and communicate what they believe and why they do what they do, they can tap into that primal drive, making people feel special and make them feel a sense of tribe affiliation with all the others buying the same products. When people are emotionally invested, they join movements, buy products, and even use them as symbols to show others who they are and who they support. The goal is to do business with people who believe what you believe. When a why excites people, the product itself usually doesn't matter as much. Customers are convinced by the business itself and happy to buy whatever it sells. As a result, they can be more authentic and imaginative than others and don't need to depend on imitating the competition. To start with why is not only recommended at the enterprise level. Sinek also writes about leadership. Great leaders don't act for the sake of rewards or incentives, but because they recognize a deeper meaning in their actions. They feel their calling. And they don't lead through rewards or punishments either. Instead, they inspire others, instilling in them the will to take action. We don't follow great leaders for rational reasons, but because we feel compelled to do so. In his famous TED Talk, Sinek highlights Martin Luther King as the perfect example of a leader who started with why. Let's finish with a quote from the talk. And by the way, Martin Luther King gave the "I have a dream" speech, not the "I have a plan" speech. There are leaders and there are those who lead. Leaders hold a position of power or authority, but those who lead inspire us. And on that note, we hope we have inspired you with this video on Start With Why by Simon Sinek. please consider subscribing to the channel and remember to share the video with your family and friends so they too can get big ideas and grow their minds. Take care, and we will see you soon.